Virtuoso is Wood's flagship asset performance management solution or APM. It offers a suite of robust, field-proven digital tools, with 20-plus years of successful deployments. Case in point. Virtuoso is used to help manage vital upstream assets that account for 30% of the global LNG production. Customers typically use Virtuoso for real-time, online asset operations monitoring, given its full range of asset monitoring and operator advisory functions. These integrated systems include models of the reservoir sandface, flowlines transporting the multiphase fluids, downstream receiving and processing facilities, as well as all processes and facilities in between. Operators are given real-time performance assessments, forecasted warnings and alerts, a comprehensive simulation platform to enable better planning and response analysis for an integrated asset, inclusive of the wells, flowlines, pipelines and processing facility operations, for onshore as well as offshore. In addition to operator advisory, Virtuoso systems have also been used for automated closed-loop control of complex gathering and production operations. Virtuoso can handle steady-state operations as well as the full range of dynamic conditions, including, but not limited to, ramp down and ramp ups, start-ups, shut-downs, restart, packing and unpacking, depressurization, as well as pigging operations. Please note that the screens in the demo are the same screens as the live system. However, data on production are artificially made up to maintain confidentiality. The following example is for a gas condensate producing asset. The owner-operator of the asset is using Virtuoso for real-time operations advisory and calls their system the Flow Assurance Management System, or FAMS for short. Other clients have other names for this type of Virtuoso application. Chevron calls theirs Flow Management Tool, or FMT, whereas others like ExxonMobil calls it PMS for Production Management System or Pipeline Management System. Woodside calls as Production Simulator System or PSS. Regardless of the name used, the purpose of the deployment of a Virtuoso system is the same. It provides a robust and comprehensive suite of functionalities for real-time operator advisory and asset surveillance. For this particular example, the FAMS operators use it 24/7 for online monitoring and forecast advisory. They use our field-proven, virtual metering system technology to supplement the physical meters that have been installed in the field. Wood's Virtual Metering System or VMS provides a secondary backup to the physical meters. It helps validate as well as advise on any well production performance issues. The system provides them with a status of the overall operating envelope of the asset, as well as where in the production network potential issues may lie. FAMS has an individual well startup advisor to facilitate handling well startup events. Given the asset's challenging flow assurance issues, FAMS has a cooldown time advisor. This provides a forecast what the effective cooldown time is for various sections of the production network, in the event of a shutdown. FAMS has an active heating system advisor. This asset has direct electrical heating, or DEH, installed. This system helps keep the production fluids at the desired operating conditions. This monitors where the network is operating at. It also forecasts or predicts any operating condition changes, or possible excursions into the hydrate region. FAMS has a MEG dosage advisor and also tracks the inhibitor distribution in the network. FAMS also helps maintain operational integrity by providing an advisor for the onset of any restrictions or presences of blockages in the network. In addition, FAMS provides advice of potential liquids accumulation and surge. In the event of a depressurization event, FAMS has a depressurization advisor to facilitate such an operation. FAMS also alerts and recommend launching pigs. It is designed to track the position of the pig. It estimates the arrival time in the event of a launch. And it also provides the expected swept liquid volume displaced by the pig. For the asset operators and engineers, 2 display screens types were provided. One set of screens are for the control room operators to access. These control room operator or CRO screens facilitate ready visualization of issues and alerts. The other more detailed screens are used by the client's flow assurance and production surveillance engineers or SMEs. They may be accessed on the platform offshore or also remotely elsewhere in the world. These screens provide the means to perform detailed analysis and planning sessions, including performing what-if simulations. In addition, the client also wanted an integrated offline engineering simulator implementation of the same robust online simulator engine used in Virtuoso. For the purpose of the rest of this demo, we will use that offline Virtuoso model to demonstrate delivered capability and analysis functions. In this following demo, we will start the system and load with an example scenario. It should be noted that the scenario can be user-defined, or a snapshot of the current operating conditions from the real-time system, to facilitate further investigations. The user can also break the simulation to various components for analysis. They have full flexibility in the simulation they want to run. In this demo, we will navigate to the main overview screen of the asset. From this screen, we see details of the various assets modeled. The integrated model includes wells, flowlines, processing facility, export pipelines, and the onshore plant. There are several producing assets we can select. On the overview screen, we can select specific parameters like pressure and see a trend plot. We can drag-drop additional variables if you want to see the trends. We can then navigate to one of the flowline screens. We can then see information about various variables for that specific flowline, including pressures, temperatures, and flow rates. On the overview screen, we can also navigate to other flowlines. We can then navigate to the receiving facilities on the platform, as the flowlines delivering through the manifolds. Next, we can navigate to the separators on the platform. Selecting one, we can then see the platform separation screens with the various components. We then navigate to the condensate export pipeline screen. Here we can see the various parameters, like pressure, temperature, and flow rates. On the overview screen, we can also navigate to the gas export pipelines. The screens show the various parameters, like pressure, temperature, and flow rates. There's also the pipeline schematic to show when pigs are in the line and as they progress through. We can then navigate to the onshore receiving facility and look at the various process trains at this asset's receiving terminal. The system offers several configuration options to perform the simulations, including the configuration for the DEH, as this asset has direct electrical heating. The user can also configure the pigging, as well as launch one. The user can also look at the various well parameters and things that can be adjusted. The following part of this demo will show dynamically some of the cause and effect of making operational changes. In this example, we will change the choke settings of one of the wells and see the impact through the production network. If we look at the individual wells, we can select the well or wells we want to make changes on. We can see the well instrumentation details and individual flow rate calculated by the virtual metering system. We can then look at the calculated flow rate and trend it. Say we decide to change the flow for this well. The well is currently flowing at 55 million scuffs a day. If we wanted to reduce that to say 25 million scuffs and then see what the impact of that action will be. We are basically changing the flow rate that one particular high flow rate well. We can then see the drop production and the corresponding automatic adjustment of the choke to trim the flow to the target 25 million scuffs. On the overview screen, we can select the flowline affected by the well that we reduced the flow rate on. We can see the corresponding drop in the trend of the flow rate in the flowline. If we then decide to completely shut the well and zero out the flow rate, we can see the corresponding impact on the flowline of that action over time. The impact on the receiving facilities on the platform over time can also be seen. The change can also impact the main export flow in one of the export pipelines. The following part of this demo will show dynamically the impact of pigging one of the export pipelines. From the configuration screen, we can send the pig through after confirming its parameters and decision to launch. Once in the line, the progress of the pig can be tracked in the system. We can see the pig indicator, shown as a blue ball. During pigging, pig information is provided. These include the estimated velocity of the pig, distance to the receiver, and estimated time of arrival. One can also view the arrival of the pig, as well as get a forecast of the expected liquid volume to be swept during the pigging process. Thank you very much for watching our demo. To find out more about the solutions that we offer, please visit us on the web at woodplc/intelligentops. We look forward to the opportunity to help. Stay safe and have a good day.